Absent-minded gamer here. Hey, today we're going to take a look at CLI4D's El Nido scenery. And if one picture could tell you a million things and everything you need to know about this scenery, this is it right here. This is paradise. I could just sit here. I don't even need to do any more than this. I'm sold on it. But hey, that's not what we're here for. So, like I said, this is El Nido. This is a rather large island chain out in the Philippines. And CLI4D has taken it upon himself to transform the islands into a resort paradise for seaplanes, helicopters, and even just your average day flyers. So we're going to jump right in and we're going to take a look at what this scenery has to offer. I'm also going to throw up a map right now to give you an idea of what we're looking at. So what you're looking at here, this is all his scenery. So you're going to have things to look for. There's lots of resorts and just little tidbits of eye candy hidden all over these islands. So you can spend hours just looking, and you're gonna, I tend to use a seaplane or a smaller seaplane. You can use a helicopter. There's a lot of helipads, so this would be a good time to practice up on flying helicopters with this scenery pack. All right, so to get this scenery, what you're going to need to do is go to Facebook. Yeah, I said Facebook. This guy does most all his business through Facebook and now Patreon. So you'll need to go to CLI4D, which is CLI4D. Just do a search in your Facebook search bar for his name. And as long as you see this avatar, just go ahead and click on it and you'll go right to his page. He's got a really cool page. And he highlights all of his work. So then you'll want to go here and just punch that up, type him out a message, tell him you want to try out you want to try out his scenery, and include a email address, and he will send you a link to download it via the Google Drive. And something else I've also noticed is that he is now doing business through Patreon. So if you would prefer using Patreon than using Facebook, you can do so by finding his Patreon link. So here's his Patreon page. You can become a Patreon. He has different tiers of membership. I'm not really sure what this means for people that have done business through Facebook. So the sun is rising. We've got a mean game of Red Dead Revolver playing on the TV. And looks like she's already awake. But here's inside our cabin. Pretty cool. I'm not going to show you each and every building. I'm not going to show you each and every location. I'm going to just take you to a few and give you an idea what the scenery is and what it represents. Because there is a lot to cover, and getting there is half the fun, and finding it is even better. So we'll just jump right on in, and I will show you El Nido, or the scenery package that is El Nido. So as you move down the coastline, you will find all these cool little beach scenes and resort areas that you can explore. You can bring your seaplane in, helicopter, and explore to your heart's content. I can't get a helicopter to land for nothing, so I haven't really done much with helicopters with this yet. But if you like flying helicopters and getting into tight spaces, this is the scenery package for you. But I love that they've included people. And it just kind of brings the whole thing to life. People out having a good time. Kind of makes you want to be there. And the marine traffic is nice. But just so much attention to detail. Alright, well, it's time to show you something different. Alright, so here's one of the other resort areas. This would be one of the larger ones. Even dolphins and whales. Watch the waters for whales. And walkways between each of the vacation cabins, or I don't know, what would you call those? Those would be, well, yeah, cabins, I guess. Then as you look into here, you get people on the beach. I love the attention to detail here. Oh, dude, look what I can do. And then here would be your more resort area. So then this one has you coming out on the other side with more resort area. An infinity pool. mean, check that out. And we're going to jump ahead here, see what the sunset looks like. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Amazing. Just simply amazing. Alright, so this is my personal favorite. I love the location, and it provides quite a challenge. I mean, as far as landing, it's not too hard, but taking off can be a little difficult given the surrounding terrain. Of course, you're not going to fly into that, but you have to taxi out of it and fly out of it. More resort areas. And this one's actually gonna put you further out into the island chain. So just about every island has something to see on it. Lots of tourists, lots of bikinis. It's all good. Alright, well, we're going to get in the Icon and go for a short flight.
Romeo Papa, 72 traffic Icon Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, taking off runway 17, departing straight out.
And you can tell where the scenery ends, because you can tell the difference between his work and the default scenery for the islands. So we're on the what am I trying to say here?
Manila Center Icon Alpha
We're on
Sierra,
one of the
X-Ray
last
Golf
islands
Sierra,
in the
is
scenery
type Icon,
package.
3 miles northwest of Romeo Papa, 72600 feet. Request flight following.
Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Manila Center. Squawk 1512.
Like I said, it's a matter of just
Squawk
exploring and flying the
1512
island.
Icon X-Ray
And
Golf
I don't
Sierra.
really want to ruin it all for you, so we're going to just,
Sierra radar contact,
you know,
2 miles
keep these as
northwest
short
of
as
Romeo Papa,
possible.
72600
And I'm not going to show each and every island in this scenery package. Okay, so I thought what we would do is go ahead and fly this helicopter and take off from here and fly around the town of El Nido. Kind of give you an idea what it looks like there. What a gorgeous place to live. Could you imagine? I live on the Oregon coast, so I'm near the Pacific Ocean all the time. But this is like tropical paradise times 30. Strongly, if you have an interest in this area, he's not asking for a lot. Support this project. It is amazing. Like I said earlier, this comes with over 20 different helipads, helicopter landing areas, about 10 different seaplane bases, and 18 points of interest. And there's something happening everywhere, so it's just a matter of looking for it. See if you can find that pirate ship. Let me know if you find the treasure. I can't get in close enough with a helicopter to do anything to save my life. So back on the airport here. Coming back up on the airport. I guess when I called this a review, this is more of just I want to show this guy's work off. I mean, review-wise, this is an excellent product, and it really takes every advantage of everything that Flight Simulator has to offer. He has taken it and made this into his scenery. It's beautiful, man. That's all I can say. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope I've inspired you. Go pick this guy's scenery up. It is worth it. Trust me on this. He is up to version 1.3. I believe he's getting ready to launch yet another update that's going to include a fictional version of the airport. Hey, I got it down without crashing. How cool is that? May not be where it was supposed to, but oh well. But I hope I've inspired you here. And CLI4D, man, hats off to you. This is just phenomenal work. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Thank you for subscribing, and have a wonderful day.